Well, good morning. Hi, my name is Chandra. Welcome to Glitter 50. So today I'm going to try a different palette. I've had this palette for a while, but I haven't used it a whole lot. I think I've used it twice, but I got it last year. It's called the Wild Nothing from Colourpop. But wait till you see how beautiful those colors are. Aren't they so pretty? They're light. They're not my normal, but we're going to use it. So today I'm using the Colourpop No Filter concealer, and I'm just going to put some of that on. I was going to try and use these. So they have these eyelid tapes, and I had started to film using those, but I've only just got them like yesterday. So I haven't tried them out a whole lot. Um, but it wasn't working for me. So I'll have to practice and try again. But um, I normally do like bright, colorful, or darker shades than this. So this is new to me. Like I like to be able to see the colors and see the shades. Um, but this today I think is just going to be a light look, and I'm not normally for those, but stepping out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to take my sponge. This is from Juno & Co. from their SpongeBob collection. If you can see, don't mind the stain, but you can see SpongeBob on there. And I'm just going to sponge that out. It's a microfiber, so it has like a soft on the outside. It doesn't even feel damp. So it's a unique sponge. I'm not sure if I like it or not. This is only my second time using it, and obviously you saw it had a stain already. So I'm not 100% sold on it because it's not the best sponge. Alrighty, so there's my base, and oh my goodness, I have to show you. These are my new brushes. Look at that. These are the Rose Gold collection from Bling Brushes, and this is the E1. So I'm going to go into Vagabond, which is this brown shade, and it looks sort of deep in the pan, but it's not really. It's not as deep as I normally go in the crease for my transition shade, so we'll see how this works. Just getting more of that and putting it on my crease and blending it. And just so I don't have like fallout all over my face, I tap it off before I put it to my face or my eyes, because I don't want it like going all over. Even though I haven't done my face, I don't want to have to wipe it all off. I do have my moisturizer on for the day, and I did put primer on, and the primer that I used today was the Glamglow Supermattify. That's my primer that I already put on. I like to have it sit on my face for a while, especially when I'm using the foundation that I'm going to use today. So it's going to sit there and melt into the skin, and then it'll give the foundation a little more setting. Okay, with that same brush, I'm going to get my color switch. I'm going to brush that off a little bit. Then I'm going to go into the deeper shade No Rounds. I don't get it. Anyway, and I'm just going to put a light color of that. And I'm just going to sweep that in. I'm putting it on the outer corner. And then sweep it through the middle a little, just to deepen that up. It's a little patchy. I'm not used to using this concealer, to be honest. I like the Pretty Fresh a little bit better, but I wanted to switch it up today. So back into that No Rounds for the other eye. And then blend it across. Sorry if you can hear Juice. Juice wants to be into the video as well, but he's a big dog. Maybe at the end I'll show my pups, but I've shown him in a different video, and if you hear snoring, no, it's not me, obviously. It is my dog Priscilla. She is underneath me. So Priscilla is a pug dachshund, and she's 12, and we almost lost her a couple weeks ago. She has pneumonia, and she was put on antibiotics. Vets are so expensive. I don't know if you know this or not, but vets are so expensive. But she's making it through. I still think that her pneumonia is still there. I think she needs to go back to the vet, but I don't have another $700 to take her back to the vet yet. So hopefully that stimulus check comes, and that'll be where I spend all that money, is taking her to the vet. I know she's 12, but she's my baby. So I'm brushing off that brush again, and I'm going to go back into Vagabond and tap it off, and then I'm going to blend those together so there's no harsh lines. There we go. Like I said, I've only used this a couple times, so this palette, I've used Colourpop shadows the majority of the time because it's my favorite brand. I haven't tried like the Anastasia Beverly Hills or the Natasha Denona. I don't have any of those. So I don't know how those compared to Colourpop. I don't have that kind of money. So there's that. And now I'm going to, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a flat brush. Okay, we're going to take the E5 from the Rose Gold collection, and I'm going to go into Crystal Cove, which is this pale, and it's kind of got a shimmer. You can't really see it. It's that shadow that has glitter in it, but the glitter doesn't really show up. So I'm going to take that and go over the top of all of it and just blend it all together and put it into onto my lid. So you can't see that it has any kind of glitter to it, but it does brighten it up just a bit. There you go. Just because I know that when I go into, let me think. Okay. What is the name of that? Salton. This, I believe it's a super shock shadow. Yes. But it doesn't have like a whole lot of base to it. It's just a gold glimmer or shimmer. So I wanted to have something underneath it to give it a base. Can you see that? You can't really see that in these lights. Let me try the other eye. No, you can't really see that in these lights. But it looks better in person than it does on camera, I promise. Let's see. I'm going to turn this light off. Can't really see it. I promise you it's kind of like a goldish shimmer. Now I'm going to go into Spirited, which is this Super Shock shadow. Just using them all today. Stay over there. That's a little bit deeper of a Super Shock, which you can't really see it either on camera. Can you see those colors? Not really. I'll show you when I'm all done, because you're not really going to be able to see them with the bright lights, but they blend really nicely together. And then, because I just can't control myself, I'm going to go into this green color, and it's called Seashells. We did a family trip when my kids were little, and we went to Star Valley, Wyoming, and we went to the top of this mountain. Well, it wasn't a mountain, it was a hill, but to them it was a mountain. But it was really tall, and at the top of that there were seashells. I couldn't believe it. We found seashells, and I guess millions of years ago, well, however long ago, Star Valley used to be an ocean. Because how else do seashells get up there? I don't know. So you can see that color. Now I'm going to take that E5 and I'm going to blend that up. Blend those lines together. It doesn't really look green, but those colors are very, very light. Now I'm going to go back into the E1 and the no rounds and darken up that outer side, the outer corner, because I just like to have a deeper outer corner. I just think it looks better. And then we're going to take that E5 again, and we're going to just blend those together so that they're not so, you don't see such a harsh line, but there. I don't know if you can see, oh, I guess you can see them. Alrighty. So now I'm going to take one of my eyeliners. Where is it? There it is. I don't even know. Chelly. This is a brown eyeliner. It's Chella. Chelly. It's gonna look black, but it's actually brown. I'm gonna take that. And just line my eyelashes. Just to give it a little bit more definition. Traffic is horrible out there today. It's a Sunday. You would think there wouldn't be much traffic out, but I can always do one eye really good and the other eye doesn't go so well. This one's going to be thicker, so I'm going to have to go back over and do the other one just a little thicker. This is the most boring part of the video. Okay, I'll be back. So my eyeliner is done, but you know what I figured out? That this eyeliner is almost gone, or it is gone, so off to the trash it goes. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and put on the rest of our makeup. Now, I have the Colourpop No Filter foundation, which I like it, but it doesn't give me the coverage that I like. So I'm going to mix a little bit of my Believe Beauty Skin Finish foundation. I love this foundation. You can only get this at Dollar General, and it's $5. And my color is soft beige, and in the Colourpop I'm using light 50. So I put 2 pumps of the No Filter, and then I put a half a pump of the Believe Beauty. Now they don't look, I don't know if you can see the color difference, but there is one. And now I'm taking a brush that I got from BoxyCharm, and yeah, I know it's dirty, but it's the one I like to use to put my foundation on. And I just go in circular motions and rub it in to get it to adhere to my face. Cover up all those hyperpigmentation, the red this in my cheeks and the unevenness. And rub it in. Alrighty, so then I'm going to take, this is kind of a mixture of setting sprays that I had just a little bit, but it wouldn't squirt out anymore, so it's got a little bit of everything. I sprayed that on my sponge, and then I picked up what was left on the back of my hand, and I'm going over it. Dragging it down my neck so it'll blend. That just gives me a nice base to work from. Now, the color here on the camera makes it look like I'm pale white. But makes me look very flat. I'll fix it. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I don't even know what brand of brush this is. Oh, Gala. It's so pretty. It's just an angled brush, and I'm going to take, this is from Soul Body, which is the sister brand of Colourpop. And I got the bronzing balm in the color Light. And I'm just going to mix my brush in there. It's just, it looks really dark, but just going to put a little bit to give myself some dimension, some bronzy on the face. Just to give myself a little bit more color. Bring it down the nose a little bit. I don't put concealer under my eyes because my eyes get cakey enough as it is. Because I'm older. Alright. And my eyes water a lot. Alrighty, and now, I know this sounds really weird. Actually, not yet. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Putty blush, and I believe this is in the shade Bahamas. And there again, I don't know what company this was, but look at that brush. It's so pretty. My granddaughters are going to want to steal them from me. I know them. But I'm just going to add some of this cream blush to mix in. Give myself some color. I love this shade. Now, I know this is an extra step, but this will last all day. Like, using the cream products to mix with your foundation, it just makes it so that everything just stays. Like, you'll have, to me, powder blushes and bronzers, they fade away throughout the day, but if you put a cream product underneath the powder products, it helps them to stay. So So now I'm going to take my makeup sponge again. Like I said, this is not my favorite sponge, but the other ones are dirty. Only used this one other time and it was not my favorite. So I might have to just not use it anymore. Alrighty. So now I'm going to take the e.l.f. bronzer in Forever Sun-Kissed. And this is a powder, but it's a primer-infused bronzer. And I don't have my other out there, so I'm just going to use the same bronzer brush and go over the top of this. Oh, that was a little much, but I can buff it out. So we're going to just buff that in. And then I'll take the Milani Romantic Rose blush, and I've used it quite a bit. I'm going to take my blush brush and go over the top of that, and that'll kind of set that cream blush so that it doesn't go anywhere. And give it just a little more color. I love it. And then back to the sponge again to blend that all in together. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take this is a new one to me, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. This is the Mario Badescu skincare facial spray, and this one has aloe and sage and orange blossom in it. But I just feel like my face needs a little bit of moisture. Whew, that's a lot of moisture. Get some, let that sink in a little bit, and lightly go over it with my sponge. Now I'm going to put on, this is the L.A.colors Sun Bright highlighter. Now I got this, believe it or not, at the dollar store, and it doesn't look like much. I'm going to take my highlighter brush. Now, can you see that? Dollar store. And I like to put it above my brow, or under my brow and above my brow, and then see that? Whew. That is such a pretty color. Like, it just, it shines. Down the nose, Cupid's bow. There we go. Here we go with the sponge again. Alrighty, I'm gonna go off camera one more time, and I'm going to do my brows and my lashes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm done. in my eyebrows, I use the Kapow Benefit, and I don't remember what color this is in. It's not marked anywhere what color this is in, but that's what I did in my brows. And I used my Sky High Maybelline mascara in black. And then for my inner corner, I went back into the Colourpop Wild Nothings, and I used Coastline, which is this pale pink, just for the inner corners. So I don't do lipstick because when we have to wear masks, it gets all over the lips, or it gets all over the mask and then all over the face, and it's all yuck, and we don't want to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this today. This is a very light color for me. I like the way it looks, but it's just not colorful enough. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not. I have friends and family that I know would love this, so I probably will end up giving it to one of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry, my dog decided to come in. One of the three. So, just remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Did I say like, subscribe, share with your friends? So if you'd like to see my pets, come here, Takey. Takey, come. Come here. Come here. Come here. So this is Tank. He needs a haircut really bad. Hi, baby. Yes, my boy. Come here, Juice. Come on, Juice. Oh, this is Juice. Hi, baby. He's really short-legged, but he's super cute and super awesome. All right, down you go. Come here, Priscilla. And this is Priscilla. She's my baby. Huh, little girl. Priscilla. Alrighty. You all have a great day. We'll see you in my next one.